A long time ago, in a place far away deep in the frozen wilderness of the far north,
Ow.
somewhere between the frozen sea and the edge of the world, there was a kingdom of ice and snow, where the sun rarely shone and the nights were filled with the haunting cries of wolves. Here the ancient pine forests stretched endlessly in all directions, their branches heavy with snow, their roots buried deep in the frozen earth. Above, the sky was a canvas of twilight. Soft auroras shimmered and danced, painting the heavens in hues of blue and silver. And then there were the wolves. Ghostly apparitions that moved silently through the snow-laden trees, their breath forming clouds of vapor in the frigid air. They were the spirits of the forest, the guardians of the ice. Their presence both feared and revered by the people who lived in the shadow of the frozen wastes. One such person was a young woman named Alara. She lived in a small village nestled at the edge of the forest, a place where the sun struggled to pierce the thick canopy of snow clouds, and where the wind carried the scent of pine and the distant howls of wolves. Alara's life was a simple one. She spent her days helping her people, tending to their needs and listening to their stories of the legendary heroes of the past. But at night, when the auroras shimmered and the wolves cried, she would sneak out of the village and into the forest, where she would dance beneath the stars and howl at the moon. Alara had always felt a deep connection to the wolves, and she dreamed of one day joining them in the spirit realm. But to do so, she must face the guardian of the north, a fearsome beast said to dwell in the heart of the forest. And so it was that Alara set out on a journey to the north, where the sun never shone and the wolves were most active. Accompanied by a loyal wolf companion, she braved blizzards and ice storms, her determination never wavering. At last, after many days of travel, they reached a clearing. In the distance, Alara could hear the haunting melody of a lone wolf, and her heart pounded in her chest as she realized that they had found the guardian of the north. The creature was unlike any wolf Alara had ever seen before. Its fur was as white as snow, its eyes as blue as ice, and its howl was both terrifying and beautiful. But despite its ferocious appearance, Alara felt no fear. Instead, she felt a sense of peace and serenity she had never known before. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the snow, Alara and the Guardian of the North began to dance. Their movements were slow and graceful at first, then faster and more frenzied as the music swelled. And in that moment, Alara knew that she was exactly where she was meant to be. The journey to the north was not an easy one, but Alara's determination never wavered. With each step she took into the frozen wilderness, she felt the presence of the wolves growing stronger. And when she finally reached the clearing and saw the Guardian of the North, she knew that her journey was complete. This video is part of a larger project, a cinematic journey through the frozen wilderness of the far north. Each scene is designed to transport the viewer to another world, a world of ice and snow where anything is possible. From the haunting melodies to the stunning visuals, this project is sure to appeal to fans of epic fantasy tales and breathtaking nature documentaries alike. So sit back, relax, and let the journey begin.